Joe's bad and Fetterman's worse. So who's got dibs on the hearse? That's sick. Over the weekend, Biden went to Pennsylvania, that's a state, Cat, to inspect a crumbling highway, but instead met a crumbling senator, John Fetterman. The crumbling highway was actually in better shape. Fetterman made Biden seem like the brains of the operation, which I'm pretty sure is an absolute first. Roll it, Gwyneth.
And now I'm standing next to the president again, next to a collapsed bridge here. And he is here to commit to work with the governor and the delegation to make sure that we get this fixed quick, fast as well, too. This is a president that is committed to infrastructure. Yeah, and then on top of that, the dual kind of law of the inflation bill.
Oh. I know. First you're laughing, and then you feel dirty when you're laughing. He's like Yoda. He's bald and can't speak. Usually you see someone mutilate the English language like that, you have to watch Jesse Waters' Primetime. And he didn't have a stroke. Biden's no better. Watch.
You'd see a truck pull to the curb and selling weapons. Selling guns, selling AR-15, selling weapons. Well, guess what? You do that now, you go to jail. It made it harder for people to buy stabilized braces. Put a pistol on a brace, it turns into a gun. Makes it more, you can have a higher caliber weapon, a higher caliber bullet coming out of that gun.
I believe that's impossible. First, no one has ever seen a truck pull up and just start selling weapons. Of course, outside of Ukraine. Second, all a pistol brace does is attach to the gun, attach the gun to your arm so it can be more easily fired using one hand. Don't you miss the days when Joe talked about corn pop? I mean, that actually made sense by comparison. Where's Katie Pavlich when you need her? Probably out shooting elephants for lunch. And all right, God save the Queen, man.
All right, God save the Queen, man.
Or like, God help us. So this is more sad than funny, but it's how a one-party system works when it controls the media. It's a true emperor has no clothes scenario, but it's a president and two senators. It reminds me of a former Soviet leader, Leonid Brezhnev. His health famously deteriorated after several strokes, leaving him practically a cabbage. His eyebrows, though, kept living it up. But the party and the media hid it from the public. You'd think our media would see some parallels here. They did once. A historian wrote about Brezhnev in 2020, but of course compared him to Trump. You know, we reached out to see if she'll compare Biden to Brezhnev. No surprise, she declined. Weird. Guess competency is only what you expect from a Republican. What's Joe got to say?
Yeah. Come on, man. I like this guy, Fetterman. I like him. He makes me look good. I might take him on the campaign trail with me. That's going to be my slogan. A better man than Fetterman. I mean, I might forget my wife's name every once in a while, but this guy, he starts a speech with "Good night, everybody." I got to be careful, though. I mean, he sets the bar so low, I might trip and fall.
You know, Bill, I've been trying to figure out who Joe was referring to when he said, God save the Queen, and I think it might have been Rachel Levine.
Possible. She might be on the list. You know, I think with Fetterman, I think it's unfortunate. You look at the last couple of days especially. He's not well, and that's a shame for him and his family.
Yeah.
As for the president, I saw him in Connecticut on Friday, saw him in Philadelphia on Saturday, he's in California today, and there's not a single sandbag around. I mean, there's not one in sight. But when a senator shows up and he's dressed for gym class, I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
You know, you try and talk him out of it?
I mean, I get it. You need clothes that are easy to put on and take off, or you'll be there for days.
Well, yeah.
Speaking for myself. Guy, everybody gets really touchy about this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God, if you laugh or say, it's ableist, you're being ableist? Is that the word, ableist? Or you're being ageist? well, we're not running for office. We're not the president. I think everything is on the table. And you're seeing it.
Axios wrote a story about some of the things that come out of the president's mouth, like God save the Queen, man. And I'm just going to quote. Axios said that Republicans are weaponizing Biden's, quote, quirky aphorisms. Mm-hmm. That's the way they decided to describe that. And look, if we didn't have any form of recording device in society,
yes.
and we were just taking their word for it, then maybe we would say, oh, we have a president who's a bit older, and he has quirky aphorisms that the other party's weaponizing. The problem for Axios and for Biden is that we have cameras and recording devices, and we have seen him say things that are not quirky aphorisms, they're nonsensical blather, and we know his age, and that is something that I think is fair to consider and talk about, and occasionally even joke about on a show like this.
Yeah, you just made me think, and that's hard. Try not to think. Kat, what that guy said, imagine when we didn't have modern technology. We had no idea. What if a lot of our presidents were like that? We just didn't know.
It's possible.
Yes.
My favorite defense, though, Guy, in the Axios piece and some other pieces was it's ridiculous for conservatives to be pouncing on this because it's not the first time he said God save the Queen when it makes no sense. Like, okay. Okay, how is that better? Yes. Like, he never makes sense, so he's consistent about that. Mm-hmm. But nobody really cares. I don't think people care. I don't know if it's more sad to watch that or to watch that knowing that I still could never get elected.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And you wouldn't let this guy fly your plane or operate on your kid, but have him run the largest, freest country in the world. Rob, even it's amazing. Like, if you look at late night comedy, it's like should be a nightly conversation. This should be on every single night. Remember Chevy Chase going after Gerald Ford because he tripped once? Remember?
Well, the Fetterman thing is like, look, just because you can't talk doesn't mean you can't dress nicely.
Yeah.
But it's he goes in Neiman Marcus, and it's hard for the guys to get like, shirt, fire, bad, me, I need a shirt for the back of my head. It's hard. It's like, they want to get him out of the store. Let's just give him a quadruple hoodie and some basketball shorts and get him out of here, He's affecting our business right now.
Yeah, he's affecting our business. I used to love dressing like that, but now I can't because it's the Fetterman look. It bugs me.
Fire bad.
Fire bad. Yeah, but you better not point this stuff out. If you point this stuff out, you're cruel. You're cruel. And you're right. I am cruel, but I'm also honest. All right, up next, the Academy holds down the scales to keep out the straight white male.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.